line, it goes every once in a while. Anything like that coming through?
I'm good.
Okay,
We're counting
good.
down. 2, 1. Hey, Rick Dollar here with Net Radio Dogs Road Show. And we have a very special guest this week as our Spotlight Artist of the Week, Mr. Ray Cardwell. Ray, are you with me?
Hey, Rick, how's it going?
We're doing all right. Now, you're John Cowan's little brother, aren't you?
Oh,
That's the word on the street. That's all I can
you
say.
know, we both play bass. We both got the blonde hair. We both bob our hair and pop, when we play. And John's a great guy. I mean, talk about a guy that's been an influence on me. And when I finally met him, he really he took me under his wing, and he's a good pal of mine, and I'm very very grateful for that connection. But yeah, I like to sing the freestyle. It's
Yeah, I tell you, you guys have a lot in common other than just hairstyle, though. I'll say that. You played on the Grand Ole Opry with Mr. Jesse McReynolds for quite a while, didn't you?
I did. I got to play with him for almost 2 years. I was a Virginia boy, and when I was living in Nashville, and man, what an honor! You talk about a true rebel.
Oh yeah.
Everybody says you got to stay in the lines, but Jesse never did. His instrumentals, the El Camachero, that ain't no
Yeah.
fiddle tune.
That's exactly right. Let me tell you something. I talked to Bobby Osborne one time about the same thing, and I said, you and your brother were not exactly dyed in the wool wearing Pointer brand overalls when you hit the stage, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And you had to say yes because, all you got to do is look at the old pictures, with the lamb chops and,
Oh yeah.
they just looked like they were ready to go,
That was the state of Kentucky on the side of his cheek.
That's what it was. Oh my God.
Those guys,
Those
that you're right, and they use drums. A lot of people say they had the first electric bass player at a festival, and I
sounds
believe
about right.
Jesse told me that they had it when precision basses first came out in '55. So
crap.
who knows? And
Amazing.
honestly, it's whatever the bass player is comfortable with.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you were, like I said, you were talking earlier about this. You were a music teacher for 14 years, dude.
I was.
How come you don't have more gray hair than blonde? That's what I want to know.
I've told a lot of people a lot of times, Rick, that there's a lot to be said for a gym membership and a bottle of bleach.
That's so true. Nothing against kids learning music because I think it's the future. I was involved with the jam program and back when I was in Tennessee, but those guys are gutsy. When you got to go in there and work with those kids every day, and some kids don't want to be there, and some kids are having problems at home or whatever. But
exactly,
good Lord, man.
And that's the thing. You got to remember is you don't know what's going on in their life, and a lot of times you're the escape, you're the release, and I'm very passionate about my music, and I was the same way teaching, and I like to see them catch fire, and I like to see them get interest, and I would just find common ground, and if there was some trouble, guys that have had trouble and stuff, I would really reach out to them because Rick, I might have been one of those guys.
Yeah, exactly. I know what you mean. I totally understand. Believe me. Well, we're gonna throw out some good music here, if that's all right with you. First tune.
Absolutely.
First one we're gonna play. Was
my
written by-
songs. Okay.
Yeah, your song. Oh my God, you're terrible. First one we're gonna play is "Grass." The grass is greener by Mr. It's got you wrote that with Daryl Mosley, right?
I did. I've known Daryl a long time. Actually, I took his place in New Tradition back in 1993, and I met him. Then, of course, we played bass and the lead sang, so we didn't ever work together. But we were really good friends. And when I moved back to Missouri, I had all these great melodies and chord progressions going through my head. And I was like, Daryl, I've got an idea for a song, but I ain't got no lyrics. And he said, well, let me send you something. And we spliced and diced and fitted right in there. And man, I was really pleased with the way it turned out. He's a fabulous writer.
Oh yeah, that's great. All right. Well, your first song from Ray Cardwell on the Spotlight Artist of the Week here on Net Radio Dogs Road Show is "Grass is Greener," right here. Okay, now we'll go into "I Won't Send You Flowers."
Okay. Am I doing all right? Am I talking
Oh
too
yeah,
much?
you're doing
Okay.
good. You're doing good. All right, the second tune from Mr. Ray Cardwell this week is "I Won't Send You Flowers." Now that's written by Rick Lang and Steve Mogen, correct?
That is absolutely correct.
Great. Well,
Rick,
I can read good. I'm doing well.
it gets older, you know, that's tough to do. It's
Yeah, no kidding. I ain't gonna say nothing about that.
you know, Rick Lang and I have written several songs together. We wrote the title track together for my second CD called "Stand on My Own," and we've written a lot of gospel songs together. That's his forte, man. You know, the man loves the Lord, and he likes to write about it. And you know, he runs that songwriting stuff through IBMA, and he's just an amazing talent.
Oh yeah.
And I didn't realize that Steve Mogen was the co-writer on it until I started working with the song, and I was like, well, there's another Jim Dandy. I mean, he's fantastic. You know?
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Well, here's "I Won't Send You Flowers" from Mr. Ray Cardwell right here on our Spotlight Artist of the Week at Net Radio Dogs Roadshow. All right, now we'll go to "Take Me to the River." Now, did you write this?
No, this is a cover. This is an Al Green song, and
Really?
yeah, and the Talking Heads did it in the early '80s.
No kidding. Okay, all right. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I remember now.
Take me to the river. The Billy Bass song.
What the hell's wrong with me? What if they get paid every time the bass sings a song?
Boy, I don't know.
Probably not. I'm sure that wasn't it. That was not in the contract. Let me tell you. All right, Rick Dollar back with Ray Cardwell, our Spotlight Artist of the Week, right here on Net Radio Dogs Roadshow. And the last song we're going to play in this set is "Take Me to the River," which is, like you were saying, it's the Billy Bass tune. So if you have a Billy Bass, go in the room and you know, hit the button, and you'll be able to hear this tune. So
You can watch him turn his head and sing right to you. You know.
oh my
You
God.
know, I was first introduced to this song in the early '80s, being a young man, and into the music of the time by the Talking Heads. But I realized that it was written by Al Green, the Reverend Al Green,
Reverend
and
Al Green.
he's the only guy that can write a song about a religious experience and losing a woman in the same song. So,
Exactly. No doubt about it, man. I'll
but
tell
you
what.
know, being like you said earlier, I'm a music teacher, and you know, I think that a lot of times we forget when Bill and the Stanleys and the Carters and everybody were first, you know, forging this music that we call bluegrass now, and it's, you know, branching out into Americana. It was a big potpourri of different styles and a big melting pot, and
Oh, yeah.
and I think that we forget that we were heavily influenced by a lot of different styles, and I embrace that. I like to reach out, and I like the harmonies a lot because I was choir teacher for 14 years, and then I like arrangements because did band, and I think it fits, and a lot of people forget that had a big hand, you know, gospel and
Oh, yeah.
and blues, and I think it's all right there in the vocals. You know, you hear it in Bill Monroe and Ralph Stanley. Good grief, you know,
That's true.
every time. So it's just modern day melting pot is what this is.
It is. And I'm telling you, man, music is changing every day. It morphs into different things every day. And I think the best thing we can do as people that are involved in this is just embrace it, you know, because it's going to continue to do that, whether we want it to or not.
Right. Well, and if it doesn't change
Then
and
we're in
grow,
trouble.
then it will die. You know. So let's and you know, you don't have to like everything.
Oh,
You
no,
know?
you can't. I mean,
Yeah.
it's, you know, life's that way. So,
Right. Well, when Danny Roberts from the Grascals produced this CD, Just a Little Rain, on Bonfire Records, and you know, I always try to hit all the bases. I'm going to try to make you mad at least once.
all right. Sounds good to me, brother. Well, here's our last shot. "Take Me to the River" from Ray Cardwell and Billy Bass. We're going to give Billy Bass a shout out on this one. Oh, man. Here we go. "Take Me to the River" from Ray Cardwell right here on Net Radio Dogs Roadshow Spotlight Artist of the Week. All right, brother, we're good.
Cool.
Good one. That's a good one.
Oh, thanks. Well, I hope I didn't talk too much and get
No,
distracted.
no. I had there's guys that think they're producers, and there's guys that know they're producers and do their job well. And I got the latter. I mean, I got a great producer that puts this show together every week. And even if I'm flubbing up or having a bad day, Steve will be the first guy to call me on it. Go get a cup of coffee or something, for God's sake.
Yeah, that's priceless. Having somebody that's got your back and is going to make you sound good.
He does, man. He does.
Yeah.
Well, Ray, be good, buddy.
All right.
We'll get together.
Thanks again, Ray.
We'll get together sometime in the future and do a podcast episode, because
absolutely,
you got a good sense of humor, and we just carry on the conversation well together. So
yeah,
I think that'll work out pretty good. So
I appreciate that.
Hey, man, no problem.
And I appreciate your support so much. I mean, you guys are all we have, so you can't do shows.
Well, so we're just trying to keep it all going, brother. That's the whole thing. If things aren't pushed further, then we're standing still, and that ain't good in anything.
Right, exactly. I didn't mention raycardwell.com. That's my page if they want to find any info.
Mm-hmm. Well, I can.
I think
what I'll do is I'll mention that on the outro part of it.
Okay.
raycardwell.com. Okay. But I can slide a little piece of my voice in there. Well, hold on. I'll just go ahead and do it since Steve's it's still recording.
Oh, okay.
Hey, and Ray, where can we find all the information about Ray Cardwell?
Oh, that's easy. Are you ready?
Yeah.
raycardwell.com. Can you remember that?
Yes, sir, brother. I got it took care of. I cannot remember your
Everything's
email
on
address,
there,
but I can remember this. All right. We'll let Steve take that and put it in. He'll just kind of slide it on the end there. But
okay.
That'll be okay. All right, dude. Have a good one. Be good. Be safe.
Yeah, just send me the info when you got it put together and you want me to push it. I'll push it through all the platforms.
Yeah, there'll be a huge promo. We usually do a big promo. We may go ahead and just do it next week, and I'll put the promo up, say Monday, and it'll start playing on the stations on Thursday of that week, and then it'll play Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, all the way through. But probably the best and easiest place to catch it is Bluegrass Country at 3 p.m. on Saturdays. That's our slot there.
Okay.
And they do a good job. Teskey and those guys, they're running a good radio station on a little bit of money, So
awesome.
Yeah, God bless them, because I don't know how they're doing it.
Yeah.
But it's
Amen.
We get a lot of people listening through that particular affiliate, and so we're just thankful to have them. Well, man,
great.
Be good. I'm gonna go in here and take a shower and go out to eat with my 5 grandchildren and see how that works.
5 grandchildren. Wow.
Luckily, I don't have to, I don't have to wrangle them or anything. I can just sit over to the side and eat my food and watch it all happen.
There you go. That's the best way.
That's right.
Well, thanks a lot, brother. Rick. I really appreciate it.
Yes, sir. We'll talk to you soon.
All right.
See you.